Hi folks, Tony here again at Saltmarine Hyundai Dungannon. Just want to show you around this 2021 Hyundai Ioniq 5. It is a 58 kilowatt premium model in Galactic Grey. World Car of the Year 2022. Show you around the outside just quickly as I always do and focus in on one of the wheels, and then we'll get inside, show you some of the features. Power tailgate on the car, charging cables all in the boot. Massive boot on this car too. Being a premium model, it comes with the black and grey inserts on the seats. The seats in the back of this car are adjustable recline as well as slidable forwards and backwards. Loads of legroom in this car. Folks say the wheelbase in this car is just shy of 3 meters long, so it's literally nearly limo levels of legroom in the back. Okay folks, we're inside the Ioniq 5 now. Just to show you the main instrument cluster there. Bottom left hand side, you see the battery percentage is 97%. And the range is showing as 247 miles. So even though this is a smaller battery model, it is still capable of decent distances as well. Regarding the mileage, just if you see there, just the top right hand side, the large 247, as I say, there's a button on the steering wheel. I'll just point that out at the moment. That is your drive mode button. So if I hit that button now, you will see that it changes the drive modes in the car now. There's a few things that happen. One, the display itself changes. So we go from eco to normal, changes the display slightly. It also adds a little bit more weight to the wheel and increases throttle response, but you'll see that the range has dropped down. And then we have another option there. If we go into sport, so you get the racy red dials, maximizes the throttle response and increases the weight of the steering wheel again, but you'll see that your mileage there has dropped down to 232. So I think if you are driving an electric car, it is handy to have the sports mode. Use it when you need to overtake, and then just pop it back into eco when you're done, when you're up to speed. So apart from that there then, you have just behind the steering wheel there, you see you've got your automatic wipers. You have your automatic lights with high beam assist. On either side of the steering wheel as well, just you'll see the, what do you call it, the regenerative braking button. So you've got a minus on the right hand side and a plus on the left. And what that does obviously is it increases or decreases the regen on the car. So say you can put some charge back into the battery again. Onto the steering wheel then, you have your cruise control, which is adaptive cruise. On this model, so say just pop your cruise control on, and then you can adjust the distance between you and the car in front, and the car will safely follow at a distance and slow down and increase its speed accordingly to the car position in front. On the opposite side of the wheel then, you've got your audio functions. Car comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integrated into the screen. So again, your voice recognition button there, that's the top one on the left hand side. You can use that for things like sending WhatsApp messages, Facebook Messenger messages, instructing it to play certain types of music, weather reports, news reports, stuff like that there. And of course, obviously making and taking calls, as well as integrated satellite navigation you can use through the voice recognition button as well. Driver's door panel then, you've all electric windows, you've electric mirrors, as you'd expect, and they're also power folding. Onto the dash then, you've got your buttons. Hopefully I can focus in here. There we are, it's a bit better. So you've got your auto hold, which will hold the front brakes. You've got your park brake, the electronic park brake. You've got your headlamp adjuster switch, which is the top one on the right hand side. Your traction control is the one in the middle, and then your power tailgate button as well, to be able to open the tailgate just remotely from inside the car. Behind that then, behind the steering wheel, just below the wiper stalk, is your drive selector. So you've got your park, drive, neutral and reversed. And it's very straightforward. Put your foot on the brake and twist the stick forward to go forwards, twist the stick backwards to go back in reverse. And then there's a park button just on the very end of the stalk. The 12.3 inch screen then, the second screen that is, it brings up, this is your home screen just obviously at the moment, so it'll give you the range, the percentage of the battery, outside air temperature, media information and time and so forth. You scroll the screen across, then from there you can have your EV mode, and I just take that away just to show you the full screen. So again, you'll see there at the moment obviously that we've got 247 miles left obviously before it's due to recharge. Take it back to the home screen. I'll just show you some of the brief things on this. So you've also got maps. So just to show you again, I'm going to cancel that, and there's your map screen. Okay, while we're on the map screen, we can split it. So we're going to have a range, we can have maps again, our radio, our media, we have our compass, our time, and then we're back to range again. The car also comes with a parking camera, so if I just pop the camera on now, you'll see. So there's nice and clear camera with the dynamic steering lines just to point you in the right direction, let you know exactly where you're aiming for. You can also change the view if you wish to a completely bird's eye view, just showing the very, very back of the car, just as I say, from a bird's eye standpoint. And then when you pop it into reverse, it will always revert back to this one and switch on the sensors. So that is the camera. And then just down here then we've got our capacitive screen for your climate control. So this car comes with heated front seats and a heated steering wheel, as well as dual zone climate control. So it's very straightforward. Tap the screen, switches on the AC, fan up, fan down, temperature down on one side, temperature up on another, and so forth. Very, very straightforward. And then just beside that there, you'll see your EV start and stop button. So just pretty similar to a normal car. Nothing to be daunted about at all. Below that then, you have another charge port and a 12-volt socket. So there's another cubby hole just underneath. And then behind that again, we have the console, driver console. So you've got large cup holders, and behind that again you have your wireless charging pad, as well as another 2 USB ports as well. Folks, there is so much more to go through with this car. It's just too much to do in one video. As always though, if you want to, and obviously this seems to be the direction the industry's heading, is EV. If you're interested in this vehicle, you can reserve it for as little as £99, no obligation to buy. Come and see the car within 2 days, and if you like it, obviously the £99 can go towards your deposit. If not, it can be transferred across to another vehicle, or we can happily refund it back to you. Folks, as always, if you're coming down to see any Hyundai, just remember to ask for Tony. As always, it's been a pleasure.